Hey guys, it's time for me to build another carnival game. This carnival game is called Ladder Climb. So in this game, you climb up a ladder and then you win. It seems very easy, but it's not very easy. I'm gonna overlay some footage of me and Crystal playing in the past now so you guys can see how hard it is. So as you climb up the ladder, it moves side to side if you don't balance perfectly. So if you balance perfectly, it won't move. The ladder will stay like how it's supposed to. You can get up to the top very easy. Well, I say very easy, but it's not very easy. But if you lean over either left or right too much, it causes the ladder to get unbalanced, and then eventually it will start spinning whichever way you lean too much. And when it spins, you fall. And when you fall, you lose. So we want to make sure we don't lose because no one likes to be a loser. I like to be a winner, and hopefully I can become a winner every time after I practice on this, assuming I can build this game today. So I'm gonna head over to Lowe's now to get all the supplies, and then I'm gonna start building it. So the first thing I'm gonna get is the rope. I have to choose this rope wisely because I don't want to get one that's going to stretch over time. Like something this thin and like this type of rope, I feel like will stretch over time because if it does stretch, I'm gonna have to tighten it, you know, like pull it tighter and tighter. I don't want to have to do that. And so I'm thinking something like this yellow one right here or this white and red one. This one right here looks similar to what they use at the carnivals, but if you can look at it, it's already fraying. Let me see if I can get this one close up. If you look at the rope, it's fraying already. So if I left it outside where I plan on putting it, it would deteriorate very, very fast. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with this red one, but I'm gonna take a look around because there are some down here that are pre-bundled and stuff. So I decided to go with one of the pre-bundled packages because this one is pretty good. It's 1/2 an inch in diameter, which I think is smaller than what I want, but I don't want that other one up there, which is like a little bit over 1/2 an inch. So I'm gonna go with this one. It's 75 feet. I don't need 75 feet. I only actually need 30 feet of it, so I'm gonna have a lot of rope left over. Now I need the rungs for the ladder. So normally when you play the game, you'll see that they have wood dowels, something like this, about 2 inches, I think. So I think this is like the perfect size, but I don't really want to use wood dowels. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, hey, I'm gonna make this a little bit easier for me, a little bit cheaper because that's like $9 a piece and I would need like 5 of those to get 9 rungs out of it. So I'm gonna use PVC pipe. So I'm gonna go look at the PVC pipe and find something I can use for this project. So here's the PVC pipe I'm gonna use. This one right here is 5 foot long. I'm gonna get one of those, and then this one right here, this big tall one, is 10 feet. So 5 plus 10 converted to inches divided by 20 is 9 total. I'm only gonna have 9 total rungs. It's gonna be something like this, but this one's longer than 20 inches, but it's gonna be like the final, like kind of the final result. So the walls are thick enough to hold a lot of weight, so don't have to worry about this breaking. So yeah, it's gonna work out perfect, I think. So I went ahead and got the rest of the supplies for the project. I'll go over everything once I get home. I have all the materials here in front of me. I have the rope for the ladder, the PVC pipe for the ladder rungs. I have these double round eye swivels so that the ladder will rotate freely, once for the top, once for the bottom. I have these right here for some of the chain. I bought some chain. This way I can put it up and down and take it, like if I want to take it off for the day, I'll just put it up and I don't have to leave it hanging there. Because if I use the rope and tie the rope to where I'm going to tie it, it would like be there permanently unless I untied it. So hopefully the chain will make that easier for me to do. These right here, I plan on using these to hold the whole thing down to the stake. This right here is a stake for the ground. That's where it's going to connect to the ground. I'm going to like put this thing into the ground at an angle, like hopefully like that, at like a 45-degree angle away from the ladder, so whenever it pulls on it, it won't like pull straight out. These over here are strictly cosmetic. I got these to put at the ends of the ladder rungs just to make it look pretty, because if you notice on the game, they have like black things at the end of theirs and it makes it look kind of nice, and theirs are actually rubbery sometimes, so those might actually help you win if you can stand on them. But I'm gonna put them on there just for cosmetic reasons. Oh yeah, there's the bottle up game. I don't even need the towels anymore because we're so good at it. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started on this. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is cut those into 20-inch pieces. So I have like 9 of those, and then I'm gonna start drilling the holes in and everything else to put this all together. Just finished the first step, which was cutting the PVC pipe into 9 equal length pipes. So now I'm gonna go on to the second step. For me, it's gonna be putting on the end caps. These are on there, I just slid them on there. I have to glue them on there and everything, but I'm gonna do that to all of them, and then I'm gonna move on to the third step, which is drilling the holes for the rope to go through. So first I gotta get all the end caps on. So we got all the holes cut into the pipes. Some of them are a little iffy, like this one right here. It's like, it's not perfect because I kind of went the wrong way on the back side, but I fixed it and it should be good enough. We already started on this part. Here's my little helper again. So we started on this part. This is how it's going to be done. All of the ladder rungs are going to be like this. So we tie a knot down here so that this can rest on it, and then we tie a knot on top of it. So this one is kind of fixed in place. It can still move like a little bit, but it's not enough to really change the game, how the game plays. So we got to do that for all the rest of them. There's going to be 9 down, up and down this 2 ropes right here. And it's going to be kind of hard because we have to make sure that the spacing is exact. And I think we want to put like a foot or a foot and a half between each one. So we're about finished. We had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and working on the 6th one here. I'm not sure we're going to get all 9 on there. We might have mismeasured the rope. That's my fault though. So we're going to try and get 9 on there, but we might only get 8. I think it's okay if we only get 8 on there because I think once you get up to the top, it's going to be the same difficulty, even if you have to do an extra one. So let's hope it works out. The ladder is finished. It looks great. All 9 of the ladder rungs are on there. They're on there because we added more rope to it. Right here is a knot that we learned how to do. This is a double fisherman's knot. It's a very strong knot. I don't know how much weight you can hold, but it held all my weight. I was like pulling and tugging and everything on it. So now all I got to do is get it tied up on the top up there. Gotta get it tied down here so it comes to like a triangle. Then I gotta put the stake in the ground and put the chain up in the tree, and it's ready to go. So I have the ends complete now. This one over here is the top because it's the shorter one, and this longer one is going to be the bottom. But I just tied a knot to it. Like, I don't know what kind of knot this is. I looked it up and it looks like it's pretty good, and it's not moving. And that's like a smaller version of that if I did it right. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's right. One thing I need to make sure though is that this is centered down here, or else it will lean one way or the other. So if this isn't centered right here, I'll have to refix it later, which that's a later problem. This one I'm pretty sure is straight down the middle. I don't know, looking at it right here, it kind of looks like it's going this way. I don't know, I'll figure that all out later. But now I gotta go take the chain, put it on the tree, attach the top, stretch out the bottom, see how far it comes out, and then put the stake in. Alright, so I got the chain attached. It's just attached to a branch. I'm pretty sure that branch is gonna hold my weight and any amount of weight possible I want to put on it. The first thing I did though when I decided which tree I wanted to put it on, I was like, let's find a tree with black stuff on the ground, also called a shadow, because I do not want to put it over there in the backyard and be in the sun. So like, this tree's perfect. It's not too high. I don't want to put it too high because then if I fall, it's going to hurt really bad. So I got the first part attached. Now I'm going to stretch it out and see how far I need to put the stake in the ground. So I have the ladder up. It's up there, but it's not complete yet because I had the stake earlier, like somewhere way in there somewhere. Now it's way back here. So as I've been like doing it, I haven't been like practicing. I pretty much been stepping on it to, like, you know, to go practice, but I can't because the first 1, 2, 3 rungs always go straight to the ground because it's like still stretching out the rope. So I'm been trying to stretch out the rope as much as I can, and like before I know it, this stake's gonna be way back here because this rope is super stretching out. So like right now, like I said, the first 3 touch the ground whenever I try doing it. So I'm gonna keep stretching it out until like the 3rd one doesn't touch the ground, because when you do it at the carnival, like the first 2 do touch like the inflatable thing they have there, so that's okay, but the 3rd one shouldn't be touching it. Like, let me show you. I'm gonna get on it real fast. Like if I stand on this one, I can stand on this one and look, I'm touching the ground. Step on the second one, I can feel like I'm a little bouncy with this one, but I'm still touching the ground. Okay, now I'm getting on the 3rd one. Okay, you hear that stretching? So now I'm on the 3rd one. It's barely touching the ground, but if I jump on it, it's still touching the ground. So I'm gonna like keep pulling the stake back further and further until I get it to where that one does not touch the ground at all, even when I jump on it. I believe I have it all stretched out now. It still has a little sag to it, but that's because the stake comes in. Like after I was jumping on it a lot, making it go boingy boingy boingy, this thing was starting to come in, the stake, so because the ground around it has gotten loose. So what I'm going to do to fix that, which I'm not going to do right now, I'm going to get us another stake. So it's going to have 2 stakes in the ground. One chain will go to one side and another chain, well, the same chain will go to the other side, and it'll come like a triangle, like similar to this, but it'll be going to that link right there. So that should fix that problem, which that's a later problem. I can actually start doing this, but I'm gonna get my test subject Crystal to try it and see if she falls. All right, Crystal, are you ready to try it?
No, not at all. This is intimidating.
She is the test subject.
Oh.
Let's see if she can do it. Oh, she's got the second one. She's on the 3rd one with her hands, but her feet have to actually get up to like up there somehow. I don't know how that's gonna happen.
I have to keep on moving.
You're doing it. You don't feel like you have to rush it. You look like you're going. Oops. What was that? I think you're trying to go too fast.
If you stop, I feel like it'll make you mess up.
I mean, yeah, I guess we don't know because we can't do it, so we're learning here. This is like a learning experience. I can see Crystal's butt crack.
No, you can't.
No, I can't see it. Almost though. Backing up a little bit. I'm like almost on the fence back here. Okay, she's on the 3rd one with her feet. Let's see how far she can go. She's on the 3rd one. There's nothing nice to fall onto, so don't fall. Hey, I think your feet were on the fourth one. Okay, I think Crystal's had enough, and now it's my turn.
Okay, we seriously need to get like an inflatable because that
We have the inflatable mattress.
yes, we need to get it out here eventually because that was not a fun fall.
It's not supposed to be.
It felt like I was falling forever. That did not feel good. Holy moly! He's way up there. Whoa! I think Angel's got it. Oh, wobbly. Wobbly, he's wobbling. Oh my gosh. Oh, me. Whoa. Are you okay?
I held on there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay, try again.
Yeah, so it's actually like, I was saying earlier on camera, like, I want this one right here to not touch the ground.
Yeah.
Touching the ground. But once I get the other stake, it should fix that.
Yeah. You got pretty high up there though.
Thanks.
I don't know if it's because you're tall. I don't know. Whoa, wobbly, wobbly. Oh, he's about to fall. Oh, he's about to fall. Oh my gosh, didn't count. That was scary. I know.
Right over here and you're like, dang, oh my God, I almost died.
Angel wants to try again. Oh. Well, it looks super wobbly over here.
Yeah. Okay.
He's concentrating. Whoa, he's getting really wobbly.
Nope. Oh.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm going again.
Go again. This is going to be so hard to even try to
It's gonna
learn.
take a lot of practice because it's all about mastering balance.
Yeah, and I am absolutely terrible when it comes to balance. Oh. Concentrate, Angel, concentrate.
Get this foot up, that's hard.
Look at that little pug. Wow.
I give up.
Oh, we have a solution. Angel's blowing up that air mattress.
Hopefully this helps.
Yes, it's going to take a while though.
Yeah, but it's going to save us a lot of aches and bruises, I hope.
Let's see if it helps. Let's put it to the test. I don't know. It looks a little narrow.
You think so?
Yeah, like you'll miss it completely.
I'm going to try to aim for it. That's me saying I'm going to fail.
No, it's okay. Just keep on going. You made it really far up already. He's super close.
Nope.
Oh, look, it caught you.
It worked just right.
Oh my gosh. Try it again.
Hey, I made that look good, didn't I?
You did. That was hilarious.
I'm going to start right here.
Okay.
Until I get that.
Get like a little head start.
Yep. I still know I'm not doing it smooth like they did it.
Yeah, but I feel like you're getting the hang of it way better than me.
Oh.
Does that mattress help then?
Yes. That was like I didn't think it was going to fall right there.
Unexpected fall.
Crystal's having a great old time.
Yeah, but now when it's my turn. Whoa.
Here we go.
Keep it going, Angel. Keep it going. Oh. Ah!
Man, this thing makes it so much easier. I like want to fall now. Let's see if she'll land on it. I mean, I really don't want you to land on it because you're going to get all the way to the top. I know you are. Just concentrate. What? Did you fall on purpose? What happened?
I don't know.
It's really tiring to do this. Like, making yourself stay balanced because you're using like all your core muscles and trying to stay like balanced in the middle. Oh, she's gonna fall because her hands. Try putting your thumb to wrap around the, yeah, because you're slipping off because you're not holding on. Your thumb, keep your thumb on it, yeah. Make sure you're like grabbing it.
I think I need better shoes and not flip-flops.
Yeah, you definitely need to wear shoes. She's going over, guys. She's falling. Are you okay? Oh no, I bet that hurt. So the last couple of days, I've been trying to make this game perfect, and I haven't really gotten it perfect, but it is a lot better. So it's been a couple days since the last footage I showed you of me and Crystal failing, but I had to change the stake down here. The stake kept coming out, and when I was thinking about it, I was like, this is a bad idea. Why did I even get this? So then I was like, what can I use instead? And right here, these little black things, you can't really see it because it's really bright out here, but they are mobile home anchors. So they actually use those to hold mobile homes down. I have 2 of those because I used one like 2 days ago and it didn't work, so I had to get 2 because it was pulling it out. Because like when people were stepping on this, me and Crystal's sisters, when we were stepping on it, it was slowly pulling it out little by little. So hopefully 2 does the job this time. I also had to lower the ladder because when it was up on that one, it was just too high. It's like you were climbing straight up a ladder, and that's just not really how the game is. So I changed that. Another thing I changed, oh yeah, look over here. I have a ratchet tie down right here to a mobile home anchor down there because whenever we got on the ladder, the tree shakes and it was like leaning that way. So like, I mean, if we would have played this forever, it probably would have fell right over. So I have that to like counteract the weight on this side. So that's like just there as a stabilizer. I have the two ratchets, right, the ratchet tie downs like that. I'm actually not going to use the chains up here because I don't think the chain, I don't even want to use the chain right now. I mean, I might use it later because, I mean, it's safer, I think, and this way, like, if one of these snaps, boom, someone's going to fall straight down to the ground. But this is the current setup I'm going to keep for now. If it needs any more changes, then, I mean, I'm probably going to give up on this game. I mean, I only need it to get good at it, and once I get good at it, I feel like I'll learn it. It's like, I think it's like riding a bike. Once you get balance, you have balance. Well, that's technically not correct, but I mean, I'm just going to keep it like this. Oh yeah, one other thing I did do, I added 2 more rungs. I added one at the bottom and one at the top. I added those because it's just like the first 4 are like now touching the ground whenever you start. So it doesn't even start getting hard until like the 5th one. Like once your foot gets on the 5th one, it gets hard. I feel like I changed something else too. Oh yeah. I changed the width right here because it was super stretched out. Like from right there to like way down here was 1. Like right down here, like that's how far apart they were, and it was like just impossible. It was impossible for me. So for Crystal, I know it was like super impossible because she has shorter limbs, so she can't really reach with her legs. It's like we were like super like having to climb up to like jump to the next one. So hopefully this works. I think this setup is like the best setup, at least for my case. I mean, I'm not changing anything else, so I'm gonna have to give it a try like it is now, see if I can get it done.
Safety first, the mattress is in place. And Angel's already going at it.
I'm gonna do it standing straight up.
Those first 3 or 4 don't really matter because it's like touching the ground.
Yeah, those don't even count.
Yeah.
You know how good I want to get at this?
How good?
I want to get so good I can just talk like this. And make it all the way up.
Whoa, look how high up there he is.
That carnival better watch out.
Oh my gosh, I think he's about to fall. I think he's about to fall.
Crystal, have the face.
Okay, wow.
Crystal, thanks for jinxing me.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
That was hilarious.
Because you didn't have faith.
Aw, you'll be okay. Just try again. I can't believe how far up you got.
I'm getting pretty good at it, right?
Yes. I was so shocked that you got that high up there.
Like I was saying, I want to be good enough where I can just talk.
Yeah. Oh, he is getting better.
Oh, hey.
Are you okay?
I'm always scared it's going to fall on me.
It won't fall on you.
Okay, one more time.
All right, go at it. I think I might have to give it a try
You're
too.
going to give it a try?
Yeah, but I
You don't have shoes on.
have slippers on.
This was a bomb.
I'm not. Oh. Whoa.
It's all about taking your time.
Taking your time. Be one with the ladder.
Yep, you got to try to be a ladder.
Be a ladder. Ooh, look how high up there he is. I think he has to be up there for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, where my left foot's on.
Yeah.
Nope.
Whoa! That didn't work.
That didn't work. Now it's Crystal's turn. Oh man, don't hit your shins, Chris.
That was my elbow.
Oh no, I know that really hurts. Like the other day, I hit my ankle and I thought I broke it. Just focus, don't listen to me. I'm gonna be quiet while you do this. All you're gonna hear is the peaceful birds. What? Okay, let me move this closer in. Let's move the bed in, guys. Move the bed in. Crystal's gonna fall down here. Yeah, you know what they are? Slippery. That's why they call them slippers, because they're slippery. See, Crystal weighs less than me, so she's on the 3rd one and it's already swinging. And because she weighs, start on the 3rd one. Just start on the right there where you're at.
Okay.
That's where you should probably start because. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do it anymore because you had those slippers on. All right, we're gonna end the video here. We're hot, we're falling everywhere,
Yes.
and we're just losers right now. But we're not always gonna be losers.
I don't know
We're gonna get
about
really good at this.
me.
You don't think you'll get good at it? You gotta have faith in yourself, Chris. I think she'll get good at it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get good at it. I'm just not sure if I will actually be able to do it at the carnival, you know?
That's the real
Because you know with
test.
Bottle Up, we got nervous the first
Yes.
time. We're like, shaking it everywhere. If you didn't watch that video, go watch the Bottle Up video. But yeah, we're going to end it here. Hopefully we get good but before we go to the carnivals. The carnivals are actually going on right now.
Yeah.
So we have to get good in like a week. Within a week. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye.